Sadhgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Bhaktavijaya123. As you may remember, Krishna was telling the Brahmins what a true bath is. If anyone should ask me regarding the fifth form of bathing, it is the bathing with water. This bathing is spoken of as merely for the public eye. Lust, anger, avarice, caste feeling, seductions, and hypocrisy are hereditary in one's body. They do not leave one by bathing in water. So they must first be driven out by means of right thinking and by a heart indifferent to earthly things. This purification of the heart must be obtained through association with saints. The fact of the infinite number of rebirths is itself called a penance for the person who has the regular rule of repeating the names Rama, Krishna, Govinda. Exactly as your mental state is, so will you reap its fruit. To my mind, Nama seems spotless. Krishna undergoes a penance. Having said this, the God of gods made the following request to the Brahmins. Put aside all your doubts in your feelings. Let us, Bhaktas of Vishnu, you and all of us, hasten to the Chandrabhaga river, and I will accept whatever penance you may prescribe for me. The husband of Rukmini, who enjoys the drama of his own Leela, the loved ornament of his bhaktas, accomplished before his bhaktas marvelous deeds of Maya. Then Vanamali, Krishna, taking Nama's hand and pressing it against his lotus heart, hastened to the Chandrabhaga river with a crowd following. Men and women came there to see the marvelous deed. Indra and Brahmadev and the other gods stood by, looking on. The holder of the disc, Krishna, with a crowd of saints, walked in front of the procession, and the noble Brahmins hastened along in the rear. In this way, the Lord of the heaven, Vaikuntha, arrived at the Chandrabhaga and made a namaskar to Pundalik. And the servants of Vishnu shouted aloud God's name. Krishna then walked around the noble Brahmins and began the bathing prescribed in the scriptures. He whom the husband of Mardani, Shiva, is unable to contemplate, he took in his hand till seed, the sacred darba grass, and flowers, as the Brahmins repeated the mantras prescribed in the Vedas. He rubbed on himself cow dung and ashes. Then the life of the world, wearer of the yellow robe, showed a wonder to his servants. He let down his curled hair on his back. With very wide and lotus eyes, the lover of Rukmini, the one dear to his bhaktas, showed them a marvel. This life of the world, the dweller upon the sea of milk, for whose sake many forms of austerities and postures in yoga are practiced, he lovingly took penance. He whose name alone destroys faults and delivers his bhaktas from rebirths, the giver of the promise to Pundalik, the Lord of the world, even he gladly took the penance. One might search through the Vedas and Shastras and yet not understand his power. Even to that blameless one it was that the Brahmins gave the penance. He from whose big toe the holy Ganges started, him they stood in the water and gave him the penance. He who is the immovable, the changeless, the eternal, the perfect one, the pervader of the universe, the mass of intelligence, they gave him the penance of being rubbed over with cow dung and ashes. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.